Kannibal Kitchen.
Hi, today in Kannibal Kitchen we are going to present this guy, Gore Tech. How you doing? How you doing? All good. What do you want to cook for us today, Juli?
Today I'm going to be cooking a dish that I've made from many years of having very little food and money, and I make something called Chesseburger pasta. First off, you need a pan. It's only the best yar cooking oil, which is already all over the place. We let that heat up for a little while. And we make a pan for the pasta as well. Boiling. Mushrooms and onions going first because they can crisp up quite nicely. Lots of mushrooms, obviously. Pasta is the perfect proletarian food. Zwiebeln. One of the reasons I come to Berlin is because I spend the majority of my time and most of the shows I play are generally in Europe. I've always thought that this place was the epicenter for lots of electronic music that I was into at the time, growing up. And a lot of my friends live here, my record label's here, and the cost of living is quite cheap, and it seems like a very relaxed, calm place to live. There's a lot of artists and lots of creative people here. It seems as if it's a city designed for music, art, films, fashion. I always get sad when you're cutting movies. Some of the things that I like about Breakcore, on a musical scale, it's almost anti-music. It's a collection of people creating music with no rules or no boundaries. I think it has a lot of punk ethos and certainly a lot of rebellion in it. It's not really. It's a great outlet. It's great for people who perhaps are interested in multifaceted styles of music, such as myself, whereas you can bring anything to the table and there's no specific rules or reason to do so. The evolution of it is the sense that it's never really lived, therefore it can never really die. On a personal level, it's a scene that is generally really friendly. Everyone seems to be supportive of each other, and it's something I'm not seeing in a lot of other scenes. It's a small global community, but it spans the entire world. Well, some of the major influences to me, not necessarily music, but art and literature. I'm a big fan of William Gibson's novels, cyberpunk, graphic designers. I think you can be influenced just as much by other things as you can just by music itself. The label I'm on right now is I'm working with Peace Off, Ad Noisam, Murder Channel in Japan, and I'm currently looking to do some more releases very soon. I've just joined a label that belongs to End User called Sonic Terror, and before the end of summer I should have my first Prospect release as well. You don't necessarily have to listen to Breakcore to make Breakcore, if that makes sense. And more so much this case that actually the less Breakcore you listen to, the more you're able to make certain kinds of music. Whereas the idea that you're trying to create an atmosphere, not necessarily a piece of music, but you're telling a story. One of the things about cheeseburger pasta, it sounds almost established now, is gherkins. Nearly done. Bit of basil. Bit of oregano. This is Netto's finest noodle sauce, Napoli flavour, as if Napoli has a flavour. And a little bit of chili. But I'm a heavy smoker, so I tend to put quite a lot in this, but for the sake of our guests and my girlfriend and housemate, I'll go lightly on it. It's just going to come out in a second, all of it in one go. It was a labour of love, and I gave myself 1 year, and I said like I'd like to be on either Ad Noisam, Peace Off or Prospect within the year. If anything, just for myself, not to ever go full time with it. And within the year, within a couple of days of the year, I got an email from Frank. I'd sent I think Stasma had sent him one of my tracks, and he'd said, yeah, we'd love to put this on Peace Off, and he'd like to do the remix. And I won't lie, I screamed the house down. I was really excited. I thought, wow, that's amazing. But what if you can't do music and you're like, well, there isn't another option, there isn't a B option, there isn't a second choice, is what I really wanted to do. Also, it acts as a cathartic process as well. So, you know, the drive to create music is that it'll always be there for me. There's something that's not going to run out. It's not something that bothers me. I can wake up in the morning and just do it all day and then finish in the evening. It's not something that ever becomes tiresome because it feels so natural. It's just a passion. Yeah.
Yeah, I like drugs, I like
Yeah. Why'd you get into music? Bitches and weed. That's Juli. They have these special gloves specifically for this task. A good thing to do with the pasta as well, Delia Smith, is a little bit of butter, a little bit of salt. Because gluttony is the best of all sins. Like an angel crying on my tongue. So, here we go. Yeah, that's it. Show me how you're gonna use it. Call an ambulance. So the first one is really nicely prepared, the rest of them is like, fuck it.